We are alive.
I'm gonna. Are you screen sharing yet?
No, I
No.
should though.
Okay.
Oh, we get a nice ad before I get to watch.
Oh God.
Well, they're showing pixel art, so that's something.
It's okay. Hello, everybody.
Hello. We're a little late because we were BSing and just lost track of the time.
We were BSing. Yeah, that's right.
Uh, you know, conversing.
It's all
Oh
BS.
yeah. So let's see. What do you want first? Let's start it easy for me and go into the breaking vase
What are you talking about?
about what I'm gonna work on.
Oh, can you screen share?
Well, I don't even have Photoshop up yet. I'm doing a little
Oh,
organizing, but
totally
I mean, I
unprepared.
can. I'm as prepared as I am.
No, I'm usually unprepared by the time to go live happens as well.
You were just randomly click an app in the app menu down there that you had no reason to click.
Yeah, totally.
It was silly.
It seems like today we can get the cat replacing the hamster
Yeah.
and maybe the vase properly breaking. We'll see.
Um,
Right now,
CyberDuck, my FTP I've been using, is hung up on a certificate error for our server. So I guess I have to update my FTP. I thought I did that.
um, I what's up, Kincaid? I noticed that FileZilla that I use had a certificate error for our new host, but I just told it to trust the server anyway.
I mean, I do that all the time. That's like how it always is. But I don't know. Maybe I clicked the wrong thing and it got hung up. So I had to actually force quit because it was
Hmm.
never going to let me out of that. You can't proceed. Do you want to proceed? You can't proceed. Do you want to
Oh,
proceed?
okay. No, Kincaid, I only listen to those tracks that I shared with you. I should listen more though. Kincaid introduced me to um, a composer from the same time as Rob Hubbard, who did NES and Commodore 64 stuff. It's really good.
Hmm. Excellent.
He's very good.
Can you share that with me in the
Yeah,
Discord or something?
yeah. The guy's name is Tim Fallon.
I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, neither did I. I only know of like two actual composers from that time. I was too young to follow like the actual music scene there. Was I 8 years old when we got a Commodore 64? I was
Yeah.
all I knew were like I think for a lot of those games they only put the composer's name on the title screen if he was a well-known composer. Like Rob Hubbard, any game he made music for, they made sure that you knew that Rob Hubbard made the music. Often that was the best part of the game. He made music for a lot of games, and some of them were not that good. Some of them, the game itself was mediocre, but the experience was really good because the music was so good.
Hmm.
There's this one game that's so weird. Oh, there's gonna be a baby waking up behind me.
Hmm.
I'll be right back and I'll explain the weird game. But I'm gonna
Okay.
mute the mic so you don't have to listen to a crying baby. He just
Gotcha.
woke up from a huge nap.
Okay. Yep. Just me now. I'm looking for the cat animation. Apparently, I didn't save it in an obvious spot after last time. I think I'm sharing my screen, yeah, but nothing is there. Let's see. Let's put a crab up while I look for things for your entertainment. Look at that crab. It's my astrological sign as well, actually. The Cancerian. July 1st, if you're looking to send presents next year. I should probably tell people about this whole stream thing going on. Oh, interesting. I guess it's hard to stay engaged with the chat when I get distracted with, with some message someone sends me.
What was that crab?
Thank you. It is a good crab. Yeah, we could definitely have a crab scene where he goes to the beach or something.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like crab attack out of the water, like a whole fleet of them.
Yeah, definitely a fleet of crab. Yesterday I've been doing, I don't know why I've been doing this, but I've been watching like every 80s movie that I liked. While I work, there's certain parts of my job I can do now where I only need like half attention. And
right.
And I'm only watching movies I've already seen. Because if I watch a movie I haven't seen, then I'll give it my full attention. Just saying, I watched Starship Troopers yesterday.
Nice.
Which is really bizarre. I don't know if did you see it? So it just made me think of the Fleet of Crabs because it's those bugs. And they were incredibly well animated for 1997.
Yeah.
Like I think my guess is that no other movie looked that good as far as creature graphics at the time. Because they still actually stand up today. Like it still looks good. Which is really unusual for a movie that's 23 years old. As far as like, CGI creatures goes. But I think they specifically picked a creature that they could animate well with computers.
Right, that's true. Insecty, crabby things.
The enormous plasma shooting bugs don't look as good. They're more obviously computer, but like the actual arachnids, like the quick moving ones, they look incredibly convincing. And that is probably the most gory movie I think I've seen in a really long time. It's so outrageous. And then I realized Paul Verhoeven directed it. So the same guy that did RoboCop and did he do Total Recall as well? I don't know. He makes weird movies though, and he's kind of obsessed with violence. But that whole movie is so weird.
It's been a while.
I don't think I realized it, but they live in a completely fascist future, but it's kind of like shiny fascism. It's kind of like a fascist utopia almost. It's interesting. Like everybody feels like they're better off because of fascism. It's like military. Right. It's like military fascism, basically. Not like ideological fascism. Well, the ideology is violence solves everything, but
right. Kill everything you don't like.
Yeah, which actually is pretty effective for solving your problems.
I guess so.
It's also highly illegal.
And not advised. We do not advise that as a strategy.
Unless you're running a country, then it's okay to kill everything you don't like. There's a way around it.
I mean, okay, legally, socially, karmically.
This is, look, see how dark this is?
What?
I would have to go to a doctor if this was pee. One should not be peeing this dark.
Yeah, I would say that's a interesting observation you just made there.
Well, Kincaid said I'm drinking out of the piss jar again.
I didn't see that.
I actually thought he told me that because I was talking about military fascism, and he thought that's like it sounds like a British expression. Drinking out of the piss jar again, eh? Dark orange, 100% toxic pee. What's up, Twitch Dino? All right, it's been 10 minutes and I haven't done a thing.
I have gotten ready to tweet. I've set an image up that I will tweet out at people.
Oh, I actually forgot. I had a Discord announce and a tweet ready to go, and I forgot to launch them. All right, there we go.
Glad I said something.
Thanks, Rich. Two 642. Oh, that's
Any
his
new,
nice one.
Sorry. Any new developments from last week's news?
News?
You know, with the whole project off the rails that the other
No,
person
it died down as soon as it flared up.
Okay.
Well, I did see that the game's writer Vanessa responded to CastPixel to clarify some things. So CastPixel said in her tweet that there was rape in the game. And
yeah, I saw that, yeah.
And that I never saw any evidence of that. And Vanessa, the lead writer, never had any of that in it. And actually, if you dig into CastPixel's tweets a little more, you find out that it was just something the project lead was spitballing during like an idea generation
I see.
thing. So it didn't actually make it into the game. It was just like an idea that was presented. And also, yeah, so it was a little more nebulous. But unfortunately, there were a lot of people like pinging Devolver, saying, Devolver, why are you working with Imagos?
Oh.
When someone's making accusations. Like, okay, well, accusations don't actually equal guilt. So, yeah, it's complicated though. I'm glad that Devolver is working with Imagos so much because, you know, Imagos actually really does make good videos and commercials, and they're doing.
Oh, for sure.
They're
On
doing.
The video end.
They're just kind of like they're a perfect fit for all of Devolver's needs.
Yeah, I would say for sure.
And
it's just the whole game part.
Spitballing a controversial subject, I don't think is grounds for cancellation.
No, it might show some poor taste.
Yeah, poor judgment, poor taste, maybe some character flaws, but not grounds for cancellation. But you know me, I'm a hopeless centrist, so hopefully that doesn't get out that I'm a centrist.
What's a centrist? Do I even know what a centrist is?
Well, it's kind of like someone that refuses to take a particular side.
Oh, a centrist.
Centrist, yeah.
Like a neutralist.
Yeah, I'm like chronically neutral in almost everything.
Well, I actually feel similarly because, I mean, you see the different sides.
Yeah.
And it's hard to take one over the other because they've all got their points and
they're all equally messed up.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's a little easier,
right,
to feel like I'm on a side,
right.
But even then, if I like get like look harder, look more closely, and try to like get let go of my biases for a minute and try to be more objective, I can see.
Yeah.
I don't have to agree with what's going on, but I can at least understand what's the dynamic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this hamster cat.
All right, I have tweeted. I think that's what I should probably.
So
where I should stop.
Your plan for the cat is that they're. Okay, so if you look at the stream, you'll see the situation here. We've got a vase on the edge. We've got a cat, and you're walking in from the left to right. And right now, the cat will race slightly ahead of you and push the vase off, and the vase will push out a little bit and land on your head. But your plan is different, right? The cat is not going to. Is the cat going to do? Is it going to run forward or is it going to leap? I guess a cat's run is basically a series of leaps, right?
That's the thing. Like cats have a lot of approaches to moving. Like what's on the screen now. That's I could do that. It's easy. You just plop it in there and be done with.
Actually, you know what? I think I have the solution right now. The moment that you cross the cat's y-axis, no, x-axis, the moment your x-axis equals the cat, he'll run forward and uh, and stop just short of the vase, right? He'll run
Hmm.
forward and stop short of the vase, and then he won't push it out until you move far, until you're basically right under the vase.
Hmm.
Um,
Right.
Prancy catwalk. I don't know if we're gonna have a Prancy catwalk in this one.
I would like one. I really would. But that walk cycles with this few pixels is
Yeah.
maddening sometimes. I'm
Right.
into it, but
I
I don't know if I
I
have the
think
time.
I think the leap forward would make sense for this.
It'll show enthusiasm.
Yeah,
I mean, it works story wise.
but
It's like
then
yes, and then yep.
yeah, exactly. While he's still, I imagine he's gonna sit up like that and then maybe look to the left and look to the right or look forward and wait. He needs basically a I'm waiting for you to walk under the vase animation, right?
Right.
And
He'll
then
like
hmm?
sit there like this, if you can see, and then once you get closer, he'll go to the next one where he like gets into like this sort of position,
Oh, right. Okay, so wait.
and
So
but he won't move forward any further. He'll just
yeah.
be in position pretty
So
much,
he'll get
and
into
then
that
be like,
position. He'll get into that position when you're like getting close to him again, right?
yeah, when you're like just about under the vase or
Okay,
like
but
a few.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Then when you are under the vase, he'll like shove his paw out. You already have that, right? You have him
Yeah, this is
shoving his
it
paw.
right
Yeah.
here
Okay.
in the frame.
Perfect.
I could do a little further out if you want for effect.
Maybe 1 pixel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. This was like him toying with a mouse or her.
Yeah.
I think was Fizzy a boy or a girl? It
Fizzy was a boy.
was a boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just going to assume this is Fizzy in
Fizzy
one of
gets
his
a
many adventures.
Fizzy gets a girlfriend in Fizzy's big day.
Fizzy's day out.
Fizzy's Day Out. Yeah, I can't. Is that the name of it? Fizzy's Day Out? Yeah.
Uh huh.
Fizzy's Day Out is a game that we never made.
And it's so silly. It got like to the like the yes or no head honcho at the company
Yeah,
we were pitching
and
to,
he
the
knows it.
large big company that would have made it a great game.
Well, that's how it works. The people under the Caesar, the people under Caesar, work hard to bring him projects, and he gives it a yes no, and the people under him have to work hard to make a really big proposal so he can make an informed yes no.
Dude, how would the game we were proposing not have been a hit? Everyone loves a good cat game, and now it's like,
Well,
finally coming into fashion.
we're biased. The guy he knows what's best for his Nickelodeon brand, so
I don't believe it. Nope.
you don't believe it, okay?
No, I think he was short-sighted. He or she. I don't want to assume it was a he, but I think they said it was a he.
I, yeah, I think it was. Um, oh well, it could have turned
Anyway,
into a nightmare. We don't really
sure, we could easily have been saved.
know.
Let's see. Do I have him getting back up? Yeah, here we go. So we're starting on a extension of this animation. Kitty run. But you need them all in the same exact position, so I'll shift things around.
Yes.
Right now it's like moving across
Yes,
the
I need
GIF.
him not to move. That's important. Unless Rich. No, he should move. That's saying you could do the entire thing in one long animation, but that's not a good idea because everything else in the game moves smoothly.
Yeah.
This game is not locked to the pixel size you see on the screen.
I see what you mean. Yeah, like
Um,
don't make it like he runs the actual
yeah,
length of the
yeah, yeah.
thing. Yeah. No, I'll do it like this.
And also, if we ever want to change its position in anything, it's gonna be you'll have to redo the animation. That'll be a pain in the ass.
Okay.
Okay, so I think I can do placeholders in the meantime. So I need something to do. Cat. So the cat has an idle. The cat has a walk. And
Oh, you can't
then,
see my guides. That's good.
yeah.
An idle, a walk, and then
Wait. There's a wait.
a wait. Right.
And then there is a. Then there is a pounce. Well, it's not a pounce, it's a shove.
Can a cat fly angelically toward the vase? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. We have a part with a Pegasus.
So I need 4 animation states. I've got idle. I've got walk. Even though it's not a walk, I have to name it walk because that's just what it dynamically says. If you're moving to the right, show the walk animation. So wait and push. Right. 4 different animations. Okay. So I need a way to differentiate them. This will be walk. This will be wait. And this will be, oops, push. All right. So we will go to the cat's object. And probably have to edit some logic here. All right, cat logic. If player X is greater than cat X, H speed is 1. Okay, that's the walk. That'll be automatic. So idle and walk are automatic. Inherit the parent event. Right, player. Alright, we established the player. Event user state. And the move state is apply gravity, blah 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 blah. Move the character, render the character.
Is that right?
I think I need to adjust some major logic here actually. Because I think, so this is where we'll assign the sprite type. But as of right now, it thinks type can only be jump, idle, and walk. But I want to be able to assign type to anything. So I gotta think about this. I think we need a new property for characters in general. Yeah. show parent event. HSpeed type. I think you need type override. What?
Okay, let's see how this looks.
Open parent event. Oh, okay. Well, custom type. I'll do this. This will be our it's a little messy. I'm not gonna worry about it. This doesn't need to have super elegant code. As long as it works, that's good enough for me. I just hope it doesn't become too complicated by the end of the game. So we'll have custom type. So type is either walk, idle, or jump. Those are the things that most characters will do. And custom type are other types. Yeah, imagine that.
Where did that not?
Custom type equals that. So then we'll go back to the cat. And if we assign a custom type, that will override that. Okay, so
Something's weird here. I'm copying. I can paste into this file. That's good.
so the object cat. Stack render the character. If type, okay. Type does not equal jump. Okay, so we're gonna do that out.
Maybe I need to drag it over. Is Photoshop being something's really weird?
Custom type. It's not. No, if it does equal nothing, do that.
All right, let's just close Kitty Pounce. Oh, I know what it was. Kitty Pounce was made like 10 times larger for my tweet. So when I pasted it, it was there. It was just like severely off the screen and huge.
Oh, okay.
I get it. Yep.
Final type. If custom type equals 0 equals nothing. Final type equals custom type. Do final type. Why is that yellow and these are purple? Final type equals type. Alright. I think this will work. So now if I assign a custom type, that will be what we see. I know type is not the best word. They're more like actions, but whatever. Type of action. Alright, so go back to the cat logic. And if the player make sure that is explicitly stated. If the player x is greater than x and less than 66, we're gonna say, okay, hold on, I need to break this up. Player x is less than, if player x is greater than x, oh, and cat x is less than 66, which is the vase, where the vase is, right before the vase. Then, actually, no, it needs to be a little bit before, like 63. Then we're going to make them go right. No, actually, this needs to be different because this makes them follow you, but it makes them stop if you're still to the left. So and h speed does not equal 1. That will do it. Okay. If we haven't already been told to go right and these other conditions, then we will start going right. Okay, else if h speed equals 1 and x is greater than 63, h speed, and then custom type is weight. H speed x is greater than. All right. Else if h speed equals 0.
Is this a thrilling Twitch dev stream?
I don't know what people are expecting.
We're trying to work here.
I'm just coding, talking to myself while I code. This is how I work stuff out.
It's good.
I talk it out with myself.
Maddening. Yeah, I sometimes do that.
I don't know. Everybody might have left. No, it's all right. It's okay if there's nobody here. We're actually getting stuff done.
That's true. I see the problem. That was too far back. There we go. So I decided to just stick with the head position for this animation. I think that made more sense. I was getting confused.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Keep the head position centered. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm drinking pickle water. I actually poured pickle water on my lunch salad, but I'm not drinking pickle water right now.
On your pickle.
But I actually do. I do love pickle water.
That's foul.
Pickle juice, as we call it in our house. It's just brine. It's just, well, it's pickle tasting brine. You don't like pickle juice?
Do I like pickles?
I think you don't.
I don't. No. I know your memory doesn't hold these data points.
And Twitch Dino Watcher hates pickles with a passion.
They should all be destroyed. Actually, that's not true.
I love pickles. We make our own here. We grow our own cucumbers and we pickle them. We grow our own dill and cucumbers. Not our own garlic, but we make dill, garlic, pickles. Oh my god, they're so good. And then I pour the juice on my salad instead of salad dressing. It's probably disgusting to some people.
Do you take a pickle water bath?
No, we don't have enough pickle water for that.
I guess that would take a lot. You could save it up over a month or two.
Yeah.
And then take a big pickle water bath. And you like drink it and splash it around yourself and be in heaven, right?
Yeah, I guess, Rich. And
is that not how it works?
X is greater than what are we? What's our? Oh, why does it always turn the grid on?
It isn't quite working.
So. Oh, it needs to be like 61. 72 seems like the right thing. I'm just gonna call it T. That's T short for threshold. T, but it's 61. and player X is 72.
That's the different frame. The launching frame is a little different from standing still to already having momentum. Cool.
So the stopping threshold is 61, the vase threshold is 72. Okay, so let's just review this logic. If the player surpasses the cat x-wise, and the cat is less than the waiting threshold, and it's not moving, make it move, make sure the custom type is nothing, so it'll do the walk animation. Or, if none of those aren't all true, then if it's moving to the right and it surpasses the waiting threshold, make it stop, and its custom type is wait. Okay. If those are no longer true, if it has stopped and it's over the threshold and the player has gone beyond the vase threshold, custom type equals push. And then, yeah, and then actually I need to take the logic off of the vase. Saying if we take this out and put it in the cat logic.
So is the cat just gonna kind of like running on screen, or no? Maybe it's sitting at the left, and then the character walks in, and immediately from sitting, it runs like a couple hops.
Yeah, over to the vase.
Right.
And then it goes into its. Then it waits, and then when the character gets close, it does its. Oh, I didn't program that in there. I guess I'm not done yet. It's all right.
I'm gonna want the loop animation to be kind of precise, if possible.
What do you mean?
The the end of the cat's pound, like hopping run into the stopping point. I don't want it to be abrupt. Like if I give you a walk animation, let's say that it's more like a leap. When the cat reaches the point where it needs to sit, I don't want it to be like in mid height and suddenly snap down to sit.
In order to do that, we will need to experiment to find the correct running speed that allows the cat, or the correct animation speed or the correct running speed, a combination of both, that allows the cat to reach that final animation frame right at the right position. And then the next animation will be like the resolution of the running frame, like getting into the wait. Are you doing the wait right now?
I'm about to, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of getting into the end of the pounce. I think a little like blink and tail action might be in order.
So do we actually have 5 animations? We have the initial wait where you enter the room, the idle, that's just idle.
Jeez, you hear that?
Yeah.
It's crazy people out in my street. Yeah, so the start over.
We have, right when you enter the room, the cat is in an idle position, which is like just sitting up, right?
Right, and I'll need to make more just straight up sitting idle as well.
And then when you get close to the cat horizontally, the cat will run forward, right, and then stop short of the vase. And so the run animation is the second animation. The third animation is the I'm waiting next to the vase. The fourth animation is I'm in pounce mode because you are getting close to the vase, and the fifth animation is I'm pushing my paw out because you have crossed the vase threshold. That's right?
I think so.
Okay, so I need 5 animations.
It'll happen really fast though, all these.
That's fine.
Yeah.
If the player decides to dilly dally, they'll have more room to watch the cat do its thing. If they just run purely to the right, they'll see all of this happen really fast.
Right. Yes.
And they probably won't have time to appreciate the work that you did.
Probably not, man.
But that's okay.
It's
It's
all
way
right.
too early to ask if you're targeting 2021 for release. I think that sounds totally reasonable. I mean, we might release it earlier than that in just an incredibly early state if
Yeah,
there's enough
right.
to play. But at our current rate of progress, well, I don't expect. Rich, your big busyness is going to come to an end in a few weeks, right?
It's just the next thing, is going to pop up. But yeah, I'm in a kind of a crunch mode. Yeah, September is looking a little better, a little more open. I can get back to the Dino Run
Until
Raptor
the
animations,
next thing
which I
you
didn't.
sign up to spend all your time doing.
Well, I'm trying to get this whole like project going so I could have income.
Um,
Income's kind of important
oh, I guess so.
in this day and age.
I suppose.
Guess I was furloughed, so them not receiving that regular paycheck. I do have some unemployment benefits that help, but it's kind of meager.
Um, so is it safe to assume you'll be slightly more available for work on
Yes,
this?
for sure. I will definitely be more available.
Okay.
It like, and I do want to move on to building my own portfolio website and building the Pixel Jams new website as well.
Right.
Portfolio side is for me to, get that money and try to get some money and
Get that money, Rich.
do some contract jobs. Learning Webflow has been awesome. I can potentially take on, you know, web design jobs that aren't too complicated. They have it. It's all there. It's incredible.
It's better
So
than
that's kind of cool.
Dreamweaver.
I don't know. It's just,
That was a big deal back in the day.
oh, it was. It was a huge deal. No, it's so much more amazing.
Okay.
Dreamweaver didn't really incorporate. Did it CSS back then, like in the early days of Dreamweaver?
I don't know. I don't remember. So we need
All right.
a fifth animation, which is I mean, it's a pounce, but the cat's not actually jumping up to pounce, but it's like what is that called when a cat like gets down ready to pounce? What does that mean?
It's like
Just
it's
call
like
it
their hunter mode. Their
hunt. I'll just do hunt.
yeah, they're just waiting
Or it's ready.
for the kill.
It's ready. It's not waiting. I watch my cat hunt, and he has like a very specific sequence of poses. He's got the just casually like meow meow meow, just walking down the street, and then something catches his eye, and he's like completely freezes,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
he gets down,
Yeah.
and maybe he inches forward while he's down, and then he'll wait. He's incredibly patient. And then he'll either nothing will come of it and he'll just go back to at ease, or he'll like strike. I'm gonna call this ready.
Cats are Zen masters, man.
I guess so.
They can wait.
Funny, nobody teaches it to him. Our cat was abandoned as a kitten by its mother and family or something. We found our cat when he was like 4 or 5 weeks old or something. He was just a tiny little thing underneath a pile of scrap rubble of scrap metal, like taking shelter from the rain. We heard a little mew. Nobody taught him how to hunt. Nobody taught him anything. He just knew. He just knows exactly what to do.
I think it's just genetic programming.
Do humans have any of that? Like, if you took a baby and just like gave, I guess,
Yeah,
left food out for them, and then
a little.
they know
I
how
don't
to
know
feed
about
themselves.
newborns. I think newborns are pretty useless. And, like
Well,
can't really care for themselves very
I
well.
know, but like, if a
I mean, you'd know
newborn
better than I would.
if a newborn wasn't given any instruction or anything to imitate, because our cat never had anything to imitate either.
Right.
He didn't grow up around any other cats. He grew up around humans, and yet he's got all of his cat skills. So
Yeah, I
like,
mean, I don't know. Thousands of years of humans evolving. If we evolved out of apes and monkeys, like they had to know how to work at right out of the box. And then humans, they get this parenting, this caring for.
right.
So maybe like over time we lost the innate like I know how to fend for myself from the
Well,
beginning.
Soklas says they know how to throw things. Yeah, I think there's basic skills a person would have if they were taught nothing.
They know how to punch in the air.
It's a good question, and I don't think anybody's willing to do the research to find out what would happen if you don't teach a baby anything. It seems pretty inhumane.
Oh gosh, no.
Like, what skills would that human grow up with? I mean, okay, so hypothetically, if they were like on an island with no other people, and somehow they were fed, I don't know how that would happen. But let's just say hypothetically, they probably would figure out how to survive. You know, make shelter and hunt and find food.
Hmm.
Maybe, I don't know.
One thing I've noticed is that let's say you have like a baby that can stand up, old enough to stand.
Mm-hmm.
What is that, like 6 months maybe, or
It depends on the baby, but sure.
right? So, and then you play like some music with a good beat. They dance.
Yeah.
Who taught them that?
Well, I don't know. Our child learned by watching his brothers.
I don't know. I saw my niece do it, and I don't think either of their parents did any dancing.
That might just be programmed in genetic.
She was the first one, unless my mom might have, but it was a. I don't know. I think the beat grabbed her booty and she shook it.
Yeah.
She knew how to get down
Are you
from
talking
the
about one of
start.
your nieces?
Yeah,
Oh,
the older.
are they like in? They're like college graduates now, aren't they?
Or more.
Or more? Yeah,
Early 20s,
early
early to
20s.
mid 20s.
One of my cousin's kids just entered the Citadel for the Navy.
Mm.
I don't know what it must be weird to go to any college, but particularly military college. All the videos I saw, they're all wearing like black masks, and I don't even know how that would work. How do you, Kincaid? How's the whole military working now with coronavirus? What is it? You've got knowledge. Is everybody wearing masks like all over the place? Are they like social distancing in the cafeteria? How's that happening?
Why is my hard drive almost full? Too many programs
Okay.
open.
I've got 5 animations now. Idle, walk, wait, ready, push. Okay. Cat logic. So I'm not accounting for all of the states here. All right, so idle is built in. We don't need to describe it in this. just keep it VT. All right, so that is walk to the right. That is wait. But I think I need one in here. Else if hspeed equals, else if custom type equals wait, and the player X, yes, this is it. It's just like this one. And the player X is greater than the vase threshold minus 10. Custom type equals ready. And then if custom type equals ready, and the player goes beyond the vase threshold, custom type equals push, the vase is found and is pushed out. Okay. Whew. Man, that is about as complex as I'm willing to get in coding these days. I didn't even think I would get that complex for this game, but I should have known better with Rich at the animation helm. Huh?
It sounded like you broke a sweat figuring that out.
It didn't work. Nothing worked. Okay. Nothing worked. Oh. Okay. Custom type equals wait.
I'll ask the audience. Should my screen on the Twitch be a little larger in the context, or do you want to see all the code Miles is putting in there? Maybe you can make mine like 20% larger, Miles, or
sure. Here
15%
we go.
or something.
How come it won't let me select it? What's going on here? There we go. There you go, Rich. Oh my gosh. What just happened? I blew it up. Weird. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
I know, right? Oops. How come that's not working? Custom type. There must be I don't think there's a problem here. I think there's a problem in the render. What? What? Come on. If custom type equals blah, then final type equals, I don't get it. What's the problem here? Final type. ID cat underscore final type direction. Those are my, yeah. Walk, wait, ready, push. Wait, ready, push. Cat logic. Wait,
Oh, that's
ready,
odd.
push.
Oh no, that's
What is going on here?
work email.
Oh, Kincaid just answered me. You heard my question, but you can't answer because chat isn't working. But now it's working. So what's going on here? Cat is idle. Walk. No, it just thinks.
Sorry.
No, it's not a big deal. I've got some logic problem here that I'm not doing correctly. Well, custom type, final type. Maybe my problem is here in the cat logic. I thought the custom type would override anything else that I set. Greetings, toying with Filbert. You sound like you're... Haven't seen you here before.
Oh,
Alright.
it's my friend Jeff.
Oh,
That's awesome.
there you go. Walk. Nothing. Custom type is nothing? Okay, something's really wonky here. Custom type is nothing. How can custom type be nothing? I'm setting custom type to be something. What?
So yeah, we're working on a little micro game, mini game, small game. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, it's a game. That is what we know.
And I'm making the graphics.
Trace custom type. What is up? What does it think custom type is here? It thinks it's like constantly 0. I mean, nothing. It thinks it's nothing. It still thinks it's nothing. How can it think it's nothing after all that? Okay, I'm doing something really wrong here.
I wonder if the cat should be sitting straight up while waiting, or just like in the pounce position from the point. I think if the cat's like knowing it's time to strike, it's probably not going to be in full sit-up casual mode anymore after it ran over to the thing.
All right, well, do what you gotta do.
I'll keep it down. Go straight, and I think it'll make a new like animation state. You'll need to do like pre-wait, like casual wait and hunting wait. Let's try it. Let's actually save a second version.
Still didn't work. What am I doing wrong here? I don't understand this at all. H speed equals 1. What?
Hey, Jeff, toying with Filbert. Do you ever Twitch your toying with Filbert stream, or is it all Facebook at this point still?
Oh my
If you're
gosh.
still listening. Maybe he just popped in. Like, what's up? I'm out.
Well, you gotta wait for this 3 to 6 second delay.
Yeah, it's true.
For them to hear it, and then you gotta wait for them to type a response.
I think real hard about the response. Then
Here
type it.
is my error. Double equals.
So we can break the cat up into multiple pieces, right? Like there could be the tail, we'll attach the tail, and it could do its own stuff.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Not really.
Okay, thank you.
I'd like it to be that way. But
I'm not gonna do that for this game, I'm sorry. A bigger game that we're putting all of everything we've got into, sure.
I really was joking.
Alright, Rich.
I just wanted to scare you.
That still didn't work. Oh my gosh.
I know your triggers at this point.
You do, you know it. What if you jumped into the vase and it was like a totally different mini game?
You know me too.
Every room will have a secret. What?
Every room has a secondary room that you can find in the room with a whole different challenge. What? And each of those have sub rooms.
No, I'm saying no to both things. Why?
2 birds with 1 no.
What? I am so confused. Okay. This is the part I'm embarrassed to stream where I can't figure out simple problems. Alright, so we never reached this point. There's one of the first problems. But how is that even possible? Custom type is wait, and player X is greater than 50. That must happen. How can that not happen? Also, how can custom type never be set once? There's something so simple here that I am not seeing. This is probably just the simplest thing.
Okay, cat will stay down and be
There
ready.
must be a point at which it's custom type equals wait. Point at which. What? That's not possible. It has to reach that point. What?
Probably going to give you more frames than you really need, but
It's fine.
probably better that way.
What? Alright, this makes no sense. I'm thoroughly confused. It's stopping the... Oh, maybe it's just stopping the cat because it's hitting the vase. It's not stopping the cat because this is actually... Okay, hold on. Alright. Well, it wasn't my intention to get stuck on a... Time to bust out the tutorials. This is like tutorials on like how to think.
I could probably use one of those.
1, 0, okay. H speed, X is 60. This makes no sense. H speed is 1. X is 61. And it's greater than 60, yet it didn't. Oh my god, this is so weird. Oh, what is it doing? It can't even get to this.
Yeah, I forgot to eat my breakfast.
Is it stuck in this? Does it constantly think it needs to be here? I don't see how it could.
So let's see. The run animation is going to end in a wait animation, and then there's a strike, right?
The run animation will end in a wait animation, and then the cat will go into a ready to pounce animation, and then after the ready to pounce animation, they stick their paw out. Right? Does that sound right?
Yeah. The wait animation and the ready to pounce animation, and then the pounce animation. And then like the push the arm out animation. Right?
Wait. What? Say that again?
So there's ready to pounce,
Mm-hmm.
and then which is a loop as well.
Doesn't have to
and
be.
Then there's the part where the cat's paw shoots out.
Yeah, there's no actual pounce though. The cat's paw just shoots out and pushes the vase over.
And then the cat gets back into the wait,
Yeah,
or like
sure.
runs off.
Yeah, it sounds
Maybe the
right.
cat runs off. That'd be kind of funny.
Runs off to the left.
Yeah, just like it's like
Yeah,
bam,
my
I'm out.
work is done. I'm out of here. No, that's
Yeah,
good. That's even better.
I like it. Okay.
All right, so this is this weird logic thing that I can't seem to figure out. I'm sure it's something super. If anybody, if any coders here or anybody in general can figure out why my logic isn't working here, I'm all ears. Um, so here I can see in my trace data, this condition obviously did fire. It turned the cat's horizontal speed into 1, which made it run to the right. So we trace 99. So now that. But this is no longer the case. So it should check for this. Right? Begin step. Yeah, it should do this every single, it does this every single frame. So then the next thing it's waiting for is for h speed to be 1 and the cat's x to be greater than the first threshold, which is 60. Well, print test. Well, I can't print it without changing the structure, but yeah, right? I mean, it's like it's not even testing that. So let's comment all this out to start. It's so weird. It's not. It's like it's not even asking.
So the player could potentially just hang out for a long time. So the wait
Yeah,
animation needs to
that's
be
true.
a little bit
I have to change the
animated.
structure T because I can't put trace, or as you call it, print, inside an else if. It's just testing to see if something's true. I have to turn it into an else instead of an else if, unless I'm missing something. It is testing it. Oh my god. What is trace? Print works in GameMaker. In GameMaker it's show debug message, which is such a, at least in GameMaker 2, it's show debug message, which is such a cumbersome thing to type that I created my own script for trace. And also show debug message, it only accepts one parameter. You can only trace one thing at a time to the console or print it to the output. So I created my own trace command that accepts multiple. Yeah, comment things out until it works. I know what my problem is now. It was just something super stupid. This is one of the reasons why I stopped coding, is that here's the problem. It needs to check if h speed equals 0, not 1. It says if you are stopped. No, wait, no, that's not true. Hold on. Nope, I was wrong again. Oh my god. That's not true. Okay, it does need to be. This is so weird. I need to break it apart again. Hold on. I didn't solve the problem. I know, I'm just confusing things even more. Okay. Trace, test, trace, h speed equals 1. Okay. This is so bizarre. I need to get this information again. Alright. Okay, so let's look at our output. So it is reaching that. It reaches that until it hits, until you get past it. That 99 is the point at which it makes the cat run. Yeah, it is. H speed equals 1. Is the cat running, and is the cat x greater than 60? No, 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 no. 0 equals no in this case. It won't result in true or false. It results in 0 or 1. That's the way of Game Maker. Huh, it should have resulted in a 1. I'm going to trace some more things. I know it's going to be something super stupid. I just know it. I just don't know what it is yet. Okay, so what? Okay, I'm losing my mind. All right, so look. What? Oh my god, it's just a typo. It's just a typo.
Oh my god. That's miserable.
Oh my god. A typo.
Doesn't it like highlight typos?
This is a typo. It should have. No, because it doesn't understand the context. Because my typo was also a valid command. Okay. Double ampersand is and. Single ampersand is something else that I don't understand. But it won't show up as an error because it is a valid command. I had a single ampersand. Oh my god, this typo just wasted like 20 minutes of my life.
That's coding, huh?
That is coding. Oh my god, like, and that's a. I got off easy. Some typos cost coders weeks of their lives. Like, they'll go down because their systems are so complex and they don't fully understand. Like, maybe they didn't write all the code.
Mm-hmm.
They're working with other coders, so they don't understand every single detail of every system. And there's like a typo, like one tiny little typo somewhere, and of course it's like it causes the whole thing to fail because it's just a tiny little error that breaks a small system. But a larger system is dependent on that small system to actually work, and if that smaller system doesn't work, it's like getting a hole in a tube in your engine, and all of a sudden everything just goes out of whack. Oh my god.
I'm glad you found it.
Yeah, me too. The most BS bug you've ever had was caused by a nested for loops being in the wrong order. Nested for loops. Oh, nested for loops are gnarly. Okay. Oh my god. How much time did I waste on that?
Like a half hour.
Oh my god. Brutal. Well, at least you're making cat progress. At least it didn't. At least
Cattail duty.
It didn't halt. There we go. Okay. It finally works. Whew. Oh my god. Let's see that again. All right. Let's see. All right. So that's idle. That's walk. Now he's in wait. Now he's ready. That'll be his pounce. Now he pushes it. There we go. Whew. It's ready for your animations, Rich.
Excellent.
Finally. I think. Yeah, so let's see how this looks if we run completely to the right and we don't stop. Is there enough time for your animations to show? I think so, yeah.
Let's see, how can we get back to the beginning of this loop? Right
I
there.
think he should go a little faster. I think that might be one of the problems. Uh-oh, that's not going to work. H speed is greater than 0. Yeah. Aha! Actually, base threshold maybe it'd be like 68. And that's probably a little too fast. We're putting a lot of work into this one room.
I know.
Perfect. Perfect. Hits you right on the back of the head. All right, Rich. Check this out. Can you watch the stream for a sec?
Yes.
All right. Let me know when you're watching.
I'm watching.
But there's a delay. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm just going to go. So he runs to it. That's his weight. That's his pounce or ready to pounce. Then he pushes it out and it falls on your head.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Oh, that's good.
You think you're gonna get past it, but it hits you right in the back of the head.
He's a really not cool cat.
It's not cool. Oh man, look at your kitty. Oh, it's awesome. I don't think we should put this much effort into every single room.
No, I mean you got to get cat animations.
You
right.
do. If there's a cat, it has to have a good animation. It's true. Like the shark has mouth open and mouth closed. You know?
Yeah, I mean it's actually what sharks are really like.
You're right. That is an accurate portrayal of a shark personality. It's mouth open and mouth closed.
Right, the tail swooshing around as well.
Well, no, tail left, tail right, tail middle.
Yeah.
That's the full spectrum of the shark's personality: mouth open and mouth closed.
Maybe like the variety of amounts of open the mouth can be. Like full open with the teeth extrude forward.
This
freak
is
you out.
Probably totally offensive to sharks because we have cats as pets. If we had sharks as pets, we'd probably be clued in to the more subtle aspects of their personalities and behavior.
Absolutely, but you know,
since we just regard them as moralless killers without any moral compass,
the garbage compactors of the sea,
we relegate them to their range of emotions and personality as mouth opening.
Well, I think we're not judging their range of emotions here. We're just judging their mechanical, you know, what on their body can actually move. Like cats have this like nuanced tail that like is all the emotion just expressing in this poetry of like a floppy tail. And oh my god, so many things they can do. But you know, like a gerbil probably is a little less. You need a little less with a gerbil. All right, almost done with the cat waiting. I think I got the loop. Wait, why is that one there? What happened? Did I like screw up? It's not unlikely. Do 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 do. Okay, there's the little tail wave. And oh, I screwed up. Oh, that looks terrible. I mean, moving it might not look so bad. Let's see. Yeah, it's not great. How about this? I was debating this earlier, but it seemed like it could be confusing.
He's got two tails now?
You like that one? No, animation, like things could look weird for a moment. All right, we're gonna just put this at a 2-second delay at the end so we can just look at it. Yep. Yep.
If I asked you to break that up into 5 different gifts, would that be a big pain in the ass? Should I just break it up on my end?
And I figured I would. I figured it would be easier for
Okay.
me to do it.
Cool.
And so you don't get it wrong.
Exactly.
It's not because, inherently you would get it wrong, just like you wouldn't know what I meant. All right, I can give that, let's say, a 0.5. Bloop. Maybe. Doot, 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 doot. I see. I just need to bring this up sooner. Oh, and that was it. Oh, that's not it. That looks stupid. There we go. All right, I'll break these up for you. I don't have a sitting upright animation. That needs to happen, but we're just going to use a static frame for the moment. So I'll save that for you. I guess I should save these all the same size canvas, right?
It doesn't really matter.
Really?
No, it doesn't really matter. What really matters is that there is a transparent background.
All right.
The canvas size doesn't matter because as long as I set the midpoint properly, I mean, they're all going to share the same canvas size, right?
What do you mean?
It's
They
actually,
may not if I'm dividing it up. So basically right now I'm finding what's there.
are you just trying to save memory?
Should I just give you this whole
Yeah,
square?
give me the whole square.
All right.
It doesn't matter because if they're all a different canvas size, then I have to do some extra work on my end to like find the proper.
No, I was gonna make them all the same, but I'll just keep them with this size, even though it's got a lot of extra height.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, go ahead and make it smaller if they're all going to share the same size. It doesn't have to be perfect though. You could just eyeball it.
Well, I don't want to lose any pixels because they stick out a bit.
I know, so do it way more than you would ever need, but smaller than you've got there.
Let's see, 1 pixel, 2 pixel, 3 pixels, something like that.
You're really going to do it perfect to the edge of any possible animation, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna give it another buffer after that.
Okay.
You don't believe me?
Eating my snack.
I'm gonna make it square at least though. snack. Man, I finished my delicious coffee beverage, which is just coffee that I made in my espresso machine, before I finished the breakfast, which is like soaked chia seeds with lemon juice. So I don't have like a final flavor to come off of after I finish the chias, which aren't exactly the most pleasant, but it's good for me. I'll have to have a new final flavor. Maybe fruit. Fruit would be good. I have a good nectarine, just eager to be devoured. So is a square okay, even though it's a smaller square? So if you like look, because I may want to make future versions of this where the cat, where they just like stand there and they just like leap straight into the air really high. I love that. You know what I didn't do? I didn't keep it vertically the same position. Like when the cat jumps, it's actually an up and down motion, as opposed to everything centered left and right and up and down. Okay, good, good. Otherwise, it would look like a cat's just swimming in space.
You have it how I need it.
Sounds kind of dirty. All right, here goes. Just gonna make another version in case I realize I've screwed up terribly with my cropping. Sometimes, like if you don't move the assets on the layer by selecting first, like select all, and then move with command arrow, shift or command arrows on the Mac, then it won't actually absolutely move the position. It'll just be for one frame, but the actual element could be off the canvas, like after a crop. So that is where it could have gone off the rails. But I think I remembered to select all and move the pixels themselves rather than just like the instance on the layer, if that makes any sense. All right, so what color shall we do? What was I working in? Let me go back.
Oh, to the actual room.
Oh, it was like kind of a pink.
That wasn't your. Is that your final room?
It doesn't have to be. What are you
I
thinking?
figured we'd have a little bit of decoration in the background to let you know that that's a shelf or maybe like
I'm not
a
working on
window
the
or a
room.
door.
I thought you meant color-wise. I'm talking colors right now.
Oh, colors, it looks fine to me. Pink cat. Pink,
Okay.
pink player. I don't have any water. I'll be right back. I gotta get some water.
Okay. A little more saturation, I think, here. I know people get into curves. I've never really learned curves as well as hue, saturation, and levels. They kind of get what I need out of Photoshop. Are those the same colors? Yes, they are. But I imagine curves is really powerful. They're not even here in my options. Jeez. Okay, so pink cat.
I back.
You back. I have a half hour more. Then I have to go because I have a lot of website development to do and bring into the weekend. Hooray!
Oh, sorry.
A whole weekend of working. It's a lot. I mean, I'm learning the whole like Webflow environment, so it's great, but not very fast on the whole getting things done front, making actual pages. I'm hoping they'll all come together really fast now that I've really dug into it.
Dig into it.
I'm trying. RGB color. Why does it look so different over here? RGB, 8 bits. I guess it just doesn't matter. Whatever. Pink. Time for the pink cat. Pew. I gotta do this with all of them. If there must be a find and replace color in Photoshop, I've never looked at. Edit. Find and replace text. Anyone out there know about a find and replace color across layers in animation frames in Photoshop?
Rich, you can just give it to me as gray and I can recolor it easily in GameMaker.
Yeah.
If you give me the exact RGB value.
Sure. Would you like a hex or RGB? Or
RGB is what GameMaker is going to want.
All right. I'm just going to drop it in the Discord then.
I have to dynamically recolor the player every screen anyway.
All right.
So, yeah.
Oh, I'm giving you HSB. No, we need. Oops. Hey, get back. There we go. RGB sliders.
I want them kitty animations.
I know what's coming. I'll get you 2 of them at least to start, maybe 3. I'll get you all 3. Then I got to do the pounce one, and then I'll return to the original sitting upright idle, because that's just a lot more tail work essentially.
I want those cat animations like this guy. That's how bad I want the cat animations.
Oh God.
Have you seen this character, Dave Chappelle's?
Yeah.
I just did an image search.
That's fantastic. I love the Chappelle show. It's cool, man. It's coming. It's coming. Here, have some RGBs real quick.
Oh, right. Great. All right, I'll implement that.
Do you want the background RGBs too?
No, that's going to be the actual background.
All right.
I'm not gonna. I don't know how to dynamically color a 2-color thing yet.
Gotcha.
I don't know if we'll be doing that at all anyway. I think we'll probably just, if you want color variations for the backgrounds, we might just do them by hand. Okay.
Could not save Kitty 01 pounds PSE because write access was not granted. Apparently I have ungranted write access to my hard drive. Oh. Jesus, it's still doing it.
What?
It's telling me that same nonsense. Well then, let us
Rich, are you able, you can't save that file?
I don't know. I could save other ones. All right, I just renamed the thing itself and it seems to have done the trick.
Oh my gosh. That makes sense. I was thinking the same thing, breaking the backgrounds into 2 images. But I don't think we want to dynamically recolor backgrounds because, well, it just sounds like a big pain in the ass. If we need to, we'll do it. But
I mean, it would be nice to be able to have the same rooms with different colors. You know how that makes it feel like a whole new thing.
It does, but
like when it gets harder, like harder challenges that repeat.
But you could also just give me a new bitmap for it as well, because
that's true. I mean, I probably would anyway, just because I wouldn't want you just randomly choosing colors.
Yeah, right. So you have to make
I'll make them anyway.
You would have to make the bitmap to know which colors look good. And these bitmaps take up such well, they're really small. And I mean, yeah, if you wanted like 10 or 20 variations for a background, then it would make sense to break it up into 2 images, overlay them, and dynamically color each one. But if we only have like 2 or 3, then I don't think it makes a lot of sense.
Right.
We'll cross that bridge later.
Could be like I just create color palettes that work together, and you just apply them to anything.
Yeah, that's true. So we just got our first offer on our house that we're trying to sell,
Uh-oh.
but it's way lower than our asking price. Like it's like
Oh,
what? I didn't
geez.
know that people actually offer things that much lower. It's like almost
Like,
75% of what we're asking.
it's a little insulting. I think this is called negotiation,
It is called
and
negotiation, but I here's the other thing though. They're willing to going straight house sale money, probably indirectly, Kincaid, but not directly. No. The thing is though, they're willing to pay cash.
oh, that's how they're getting their bargaining
That's
position,
one
their
of their
power.
bargaining positions is that when you pay cash, you it's a lot easier for everybody. Like you don't have to
Right.
go through an appraisal, and the due diligence period is just like way easier. But I'm pretty sure when my wife is out of the house and she's kind of like the person doing most of the work to get the house sold. Um,
Hmm.
uh, and I think when she sees that number, she's going to be really surprised. She'd be like, "That's really really low." And but since it is cash, maybe they feel like I don't know.
I'm
T,
disposing them
when you
all.
use the 16 color palette, you save the RGB values as variables and use those variables to dynamically color sprite. Integer white, yeah, that makes sense. GameMaker
All
didn't
right.
require data types. No, GameMaker does not enforce. GameMaker doesn't care about data types. GameMaker's like ActionScript too. You can just access any variable in anywhere in the game at any time is which makes sense if you've never coded before. Like, yeah, I want to know what that variable is, but as you find out with more complex games, having access to everything all the time is pretty dangerous and just leads to bad coding. I think that was the main argument for strict data typing is it just generally leads to much better coding, which essentially leads to less headaches. It's more of a headache to learn the language, but um okay. I got distracted. I saw the email come through. I was like, our first offer, and I was like, oh, whoa, that's really low. And don't get
So what
me,
are you gonna do then?
I don't
Say
know.
no.
Well, we wouldn't sell the house for what they're offering, but yeah, you're right. It's a negotiation. Like we probably would sell the house for halfway between what they offered and what we wanted, and that's probably what they're thinking.
Right. Don't forget like the taxes, and you gotta like
I know,
pay
right?
taxes and all this.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
if you have a realtor, the realtor's fee,
realtors take 6%.
yeah, it starts to chunk down
Oh
pretty
yeah, yeah,
steeply.
totally. Yeah, it's way too low. Because we need enough money left over to be able to move and buy some land and build a house on it.
Right.
That takes a lot of money. Um,
So I have a question.
yeah.
So there's this standing or sitting, like just hanging out, casual sitting.
Idle
Um,
when you
yeah.
enter the room.
Then look at my screen. Then
Yep.
before that, this is like the after you're sitting, it goes into the jump,
Yep.
but the jump itself, like the loop, the middle is like that.
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
and then this would be the end. So like,
Yeah.
is like what is the run animation? Like,
So
are these two frames the launch, and then
go
we
back
have
to the begin. Go back to the very beginning.
here I have to bring them all back now.
Okay.
All right, so here's let's say this cat is just hanging out. It's just chilling. The cat, the tail will be flopping. Its eyes will look left and right once in a while.
Yep.
It's just that's just it. And then we go into like doot doot. Pew. Now we're like these two frames are like how to go from here to there. but then in the loop itself, it's gonna not have these anymore. It's gonna be like do do. Do I just start the thing with this, with these two, and then loop indefinitely in the run, and then it just stops, hopefully in a good point where it can like settle down like that? So here, I'll play it for you. Just imagine it as different sequences. It'll move. It's just on a long delay. And that's kind of like the patiently waiting.
Mm-hmm. And then there's
And then there'll be the getting like the butt's gonna rear up, like, and then we'll be in this position.
So what you're telling me is that the walk, I'm calling it the walk or the run loop,
The hop, yeah.
contains 2 frames at the beginning that are not actually part of the loop.
Right, these guys. Doop, doop.
So
and then I guess you could say at the end too, it's like do 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 do.
Here's what you do.
Do.
So if you send me everything including the first 2 frames, and make sure the cat does 2 iterations of the loop, which he does already. And he will.
You think that's enough?
That's definitely enough for how fast he's going, for sure. And if it's not, I will loop it once more on my end.
If you need me, I'll do it. It's just it won't loop smoothly with existing frames. It needs another.
I think what you have is enough. I'm pretty sure what you have is enough, because it takes him less than a second to get to where he's going.
Oh, actually, yeah, you can. You can go from, in this case, frame 7 and 13 are the same. So I could just loop back around to 7, and then it'll have the same middle.
So send me.
All right.
So for idle, don't include those 2 frames, obviously. Include everything up to those. And then for the run animation, include those 2 frames, knowing that it will never actually loop on my end. Because if it did, it would show you those 2 frames again. But I believe that
include them in the walk then?
Include them in the walk animation. Include them in the run animation, whatever we're calling it.
All right.
And I believe that we will time the animation speed and his horizontal movement speed so that he reaches his destination exactly when he reaches the last frame of your animation. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to call that, let me see, that'll be the start
fake
of the
operating system in GameMaker, one that could read and write real files. Oh boy, that's quite a project. Those are the types.
So this one on the sorry, this one on the screen right here, this is how it ends. Like the final would be like doop doop doop. So should I include those in the end of it too? Like the land and settle?
No. Include the land and settle in the wait animation, and then on my end in code, I will just make sure those landing animations don't play again. Those landing frames don't play as part of the animation.
This is tough.
This is why I shouldn't be doing this on my end. I can see now.
Why you what?
This is why you wanted to do it on your end. Instead of me chopping it up on my end.
Yeah. So what would you consider the end of the run then? Like this one repeats. Let me see, roughly. Like that one can loop too, and then it's like doop doop doop. So this one here.
That.
Like this one. This is the last one that can loop. And this is the first one of the land.
But those two are never in the wait.
Right. That's not in the wait. That's in the wait. This and this are not in the wait. This is in the wait.
Include those like first 2 frames in the wait, the ones that can't loop in the walk.
It's just one frame actually. It's this one
Then include it in my
in the weight.
in the weight.
Okay.
Then in my code, I have a end animation event, which means it's reached the end of its loop. I'll put
Right.
an exception there that makes it go to frame 2 instead of frame 1.
Okay. This is good. We'll have most of the cat together by the time I have to leave in 15 minutes or so. All right. So what do we got here? I guess for a quick view, I'm just gonna see what this thing. No, I'm not. Screw it, because I'll have to rearrange to do a loop on my end. Or actually, no, I could do this.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Back in like 2 minutes.
All right. And I'm gonna play with looping. That's the same as that. So that's that. I guess it's this. Okay, here goes. Okay, yeah, that works. That's a good loop. And then at the end here, we need this one. I think I'll give this to Miles anyway, just in case he decides he wants to do things differently. Oh, that looked weird. Hold on. Why did it seem so abrupt? All right. Oh, because I didn't have this frame. Here goes. Nope, that's not it at all. I put it in the wrong spot. That's why. So this should be the start. Maybe. Kinda. Yeah, let's do that.
I back.
It was less than 2 minutes.
Uh-oh. I am a liar.
So check this out. I have a loop now that is a seamless run loop.
Okay.
This could be useful at some point. This does not include those first 2 frames.
Right.
I think I'm going to send this to you just so you have it.
Okay.
It even has a halfway decent start point. This here, it's like that's the cat.
Honestly, this thing happens so fast, we probably don't need those first 2 launch frames, but we can do it for since you have them.
Yeah,
might as well do
if we can. So I'm gonna save this.
Oh, you know what? But he should only start moving once his proper. He should only start actually moving across the screen once his actual run animation starts. He's supposed to be still for those first 2 frames, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, he doesn't move.
If I include it, I'll have to figure that out. They have to be included in something, so I'll figure it out.
Maybe there'll just be a transition.
I don't want to make like 8 animations, and some of them only have 2 frames.
I see.
There's a solution on my end. We don't need to worry about it too much. We need a cat. We need a vet in here for all these cat animations.
Yeah. I'm gonna save this one out as a PSD as well.
This is a real rabbit hole we're going down for this cat.
It's a cat hole.
It's a cat hole. Yes, I have a standing desk. Twitch Dino Watcher. I find that standing is much more beneficial for me than sitting. I sit for part of my job, and there's certain things I do where I sit, and certain things I do where I stand. But I always stand for streams.
You got to stand for something.
Good. So I need to actually do something here. Why is the shark up? Oh my gosh, there's so many things. So many windows up. Get rid of these windows. tall.
So I give you those 2 frames, and you can figure
What
out where to
just
put them.
happened? What? What was on the left that I just lost? I don't even remember. Weird.
All right, I'm gonna call it Kitty Fun Time Launch.
Oh yeah. Search for that. I honestly can't remember what I just lost on the left of my Game Maker workspace here.
Uh-oh. Okay, cool. We have that. We got the standing. Now we're gonna do the weight.
I have no clue. I guess I didn't really need it. Rich, you got
So
8 minutes
what?
till you turn into a pumpkin.
Oh man, a web pumpkin. So that was the end. Okay, right. So coming off the run, that's wrong. Hold on. Here we go. That's the repeater. So there's now at the end of it, there's this 1 frame.
End of what?
End of the run loop that doesn't get repeated.
So don't put it
Does
in
it?
the run frame.
Huh. It could have been repeated. I don't know. Sorry, I'll just make the weight animation exactly what I have here.
I can't declare a variable like this in Game Maker, I don't think. Can I? Can I declare an array in Game Maker like that? Like any other sane
Coding environment.
coding environment?
All right,
Can I
I'm gonna give
ask
this one to you anyway.
for something there? Will that actually work? Game Maker's so weird with arrays and lists that I just wouldn't be surprised if it didn't let me do it. Yeah, apparently I can. Okay, cool. As far as I know, I only need 1 color so far, so...
These are almost coming at you.
Color, Discord. 196, 152, 255. Alright. So, hey, why am I losing all my stuff? Put it there. Put it where it belongs. How do you get this thing to stick? Oh. I didn't do that. Okay. So...
We're gonna call it, what do we call the one at the end? It's the weight.
Yeah, there's wait, there's run, wait, ready, and push. There's also idle.
I see, right.
The
Gotcha.
order is
Yeah.
idle, run, wait, ready, push.
All right, well, they are coming at you.
Cool.
The ones I've made.
Cool. Can you stay?
No, I don't have the, can I what?
Can you stay for as long as it takes me to put them in the game? It won't take.
So.
I don't think it'll take long once you send it to me.
Oh, look at those tiny cats in your Discord.
All right, hold on. I need
the one that the launch one where it's just 2 frames is pretty funny. It's kind of like he's dancing.
Color equals.
I guess the visitors can't see that. The viewers.
They can't see the tiny cats. It's pretty cute.
Oh wait.
Why did you send me 5 though? Do you have them all?
No, it's there's the 2 frames, the launch 2 frames. You got to figure out how to work them in. Then there's the 1 land frame.
I thought you were going to add those to the run animation.
Well, I gave you a full-on run loop.
Oh, I see. Okay, fine. I'll figure that out.
I thought that would be more useful just in general to have.
All right. I may not get the dynamic color in by the time you have to leave, but
All right, I'm gonna try to bang out the what's the one after wait, like the ready, right?
yeah, ready and push.
All right, back to Kitty Fun Time 03. Get rid of this one, loop, run loop. I did save it. Get out of here. Nice. Shit. Oh, I guess I can simplify this.
Oh, you sent me a land too. Okay.
It's just one single frame. It's this one that's on my screen right now.
So you did send me a wait.
Didn't I?
You
Wait a
did.
minute. No.
You sent me a wait GIF.
It's not finished. It's just like static.
Well,
it's static with a blink.
It's not static. It moves.
No, the first one that's sit, the sit one.
Hold on. Pixel Jam, blah, 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 projects.
Kitty Palace.
What's the name of this game again? Okay.
So yeah, this is what I sent you. Oh, it's super tiny. This is sit. This is the beginning, where it's like at the left side of the screen, just kind of upright, and then you come on.
That's
and then
basically
like,
idle, right? Idle.
That's like casual idle.
Yeah.
Right. And then wait, which you have is he's like hunched down, he's ready.
Yeah.
And then you have ready, right, which is going to be more like the pounce, like this.
Yeah, you sent me. Wait happens after he runs.
Right, but then there's the ready.
Right.
Where he gets into position.
Right. I might have said the wrong thing. You gave me. Well, you gave me land, launch, run, sit, which I will rename idle, and wait. Oh, right. Wait is not. You don't have to put loop in the file name.
Okay.
It's all right. Yeah, unless you like to. I don't need that level of description. I just need like idle, land, launch, run, wait.
All right.
I know you like those hyper descriptive file names, though. If it makes you happy, go ahead and do it.
It helps a little bit, I think.
Well, not me, but if it helps you on your end, go ahead. I just edited the file names.
I'm gonna send you a new sit frame because I realize I have this one that has some tail wag, which might suffice for the moment.
A new idle. Okay, yeah. Rich, but make sure, does it have the same square as the others?
Not yet.
That's important.
I know.
All right, here we go. I'm going to add the new cat animations. Idle, right. Okay. How does this work? Import? Yeah, I guess I'll have to do an import.
Whoops.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, that is the same. Keep that.
Alright, so I need a proper center. 15 by 19. That sounds right. I need a proper collision mask. Why? Automatic, yes, thank you. Much more sensible. Okay, that one's done. Right. Speed. I don't know. 15?
I already did that one. What?
No, that is way too fast.
Oh, I copied the wrong
Wow.
frame or layer. No
Import. Run. Okay. 15, 19 is the midpoint. The collision mask is automatic. Interesting collision mask, right? I think that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Speed.
All right, that's the same one. Oh, the tail goes back down. No, it doesn't. That's not right.
Okay.
All right, now we're at the front. Great.
Can't wait.
It seems abrupt. That's okay.
Collision mask automatic seems reasonable. Wow, that weight animation is really cool.
Looks good.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. Cat is ready. No, we don't have ready. So I guess I will have 7 animations, one for launch and land as well.
Excellent.
It's not that difficult to do it. Launch, right? Just match it up with your GIF files. All right, 15 by 19, automatic collision mask. It needs to be 15 to match the run animation. Okay.
Okay, save this.
File names are either cat or no in
What?
between. T is describing how he names his files.
Oh.
It's either incredibly simply descriptive or a late night stream. Oh, it's afternoon for us. Rich, it is 5 minutes past your bedtime.
I know.
I mean, 5 minutes past your have to leave time.
My work time. I know.
Work time. I hope this isn't
Kitty,
severely damaging you.
We'll see.
And then I need a cat land. You might not see the implementation. You might have to come back later.
That's okay. So I just sent you in the Discord a new sit one to replace the first one.
Okay, let me grab it.
The first one was called Kitty Funtime Sit 01. This is called Kitty Funtime. Where'd it go? Sit Loop 01.
Okay, Rich. I'm gonna rename it just to idle.
That's fine.
All right, we're gonna replace the idle animation.
Okay. Now, I mean, I could try to get the the next one in there. We'll see. I am pushing it here. Basically pushing it to the weekend. So this is my original pounce. Let's take a look. Oh, that happened abruptly. So I'm not going to have him actually pounce like that because he's just going to run and land.
Okay. So.
Okay, I think I know what to do.
I'm going to compile the game and test it. It doesn't have launcher land yet.
Okay.
It's hard to.
Are you compiling? Okay, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think it. How come it didn't play wait? Wait. Oh, nice. It's great. Look at him. Uh-huh. Whoa, what was that? That didn't work out right. Now that worked out perfectly. Weird. Huh? It's not working exactly as I thought it would. Rich should do ASMR streams? Interesting. Okay. Why doesn't the cat act?
I had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom.
Somebody suggested you do ASMR streams.
What's ASMR? Sorry.
I don't know what it stands for. Why is it doing that?
I can try to figure it out, but I don't have time, so I'll rely on new information.
That's odd. If you just barely move, he won't. So what's happening there? It's almost working, Rich, but it's not totally working.
Let me see. Oh, no. It's kind of doing the kitty butt shuffle.
Did you see it?
No, I'd like to. I saw you moving it with just the sitting animation, which looks odd.
Something's weird. It wouldn't like start the. If you just barely move to the right, you'll like twitch him out. If you're greater than, how could it make him stop? X is not greater than T. That doesn't make any sense.
I might have a timing issue in the sit animation I sent you. Can you adjust that?
What do you mean timing?
1, 2, 3. I think frame 4 or 5, it was set to like a whole second where it needs to be
Rich,
like 0.2 seconds.
I have slightly bad news in that regard. When you import a GIF into GameMaker, I have to set them all to be the exact same.
Really?
Yeah, it won't preserve individual frame timing.
Dude.
Yeah.
What do we do about that?
It's not like Flash. The only way to deal with that is make the frame rate really, really fast and then just duplicate frames over and over again.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna have to resend you all these then,
Why?
because I have timing and well, not the run loop, but
You,
like the idle one. The blink is always
what
like 0.1
what
seconds.
good is sending new ones though?
Because the ones I sent you have timing.
Well, I can just put the timing on my end.
Oh, all right.
I mean,
Well, if
I
you could
can't.
just look at the animated GIF I sent you
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
just
I'll
try
just
to
look at the
model
animated
it.
GIF and try to emulate it.
All right, that's good. Going forward, I'll try to do what you're asking. Because,
Yeah,
like, the pounce one, he's going to be sitting there and then suddenly, like, quick motions and sit some more.
yeah, exactly. So I forgot about this. In the future, don't put individual um,
Timing.
millisecond
Yeah.
metadata for each frame. It's going to have to be
Hmm.
a really fast. They all have to be the same speed, and you'll just have to duplicate frames to stretch out a particular, state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's non-ideal, but there's the unless I'm totally missing something, GameMaker does not allow you to set the timing for individual frames.
Okay.
Uh, T, am I correct about that? You can't input individual millisecond timing. I mean, I I brought the GIF in and it just disregarded all the timing to begin with. So that implies to me that it doesn't support that. Um,
Okay, kitty pounce.
it's not an issue with DynaRun because when I bring it into Flash, it respects the timing and puts it on the
Hmm.
appropriate keyframes. If you recall, you can change the GIF speed through code, right? The overall speed, but Rich has individual timing per frame on his GIFs. So the GIF has metadata that says this frame lasts a second, but this frame lasts a 20th of a second. The next frame lasts a fifth of a second. Um, I'm pretty sure that GameMaker stripped all of that data out of the GIF when it imported it.
How silly. Like, people use animated GIFs and import them, right?
Yeah, it's a popular feature of animated GIFs, but I don't think GameMaker cares about it.
Clearly not.
Yeah, if you want, you know, honestly, most games don't have as subtly timed animation as you put in your GIFs, and if they do, they're not relying on animated GIFs to supply that information. They're either doing like spine based or composite based, where there's like a timeline and um, yeah. I don't think I described that very well, but um, did you say you sent me something new? No, you sent me a new sit.
Yeah.
I put that in the game. Oops. Um, now I have to figure out what. Oh my gosh. Oh right, layers
Ah, there it is.
came back.
So layer 4.
What are you doing right now, Rich?
Working on the actual ready.
Oh yeah, I need to do launch and land.
So that's where it starts.
You know it's 15 minutes after you said you had to leave, right?
I know. It's
Okay.
unfortunate.
All right. Just making sure.
Thank you.
Huh. It won't do it now. It's really weird. His animation plays at a different speed. like each time I run through the room. Oh, what is it doing? Okay, I think the issue is my cat logic. Oh, there's the problem. This should be standing still. And also I need to boost the animation speed of the cat running. Oh my gosh. Well, that didn't work at all. And X. Why doesn't that work? H speed is 0. If we passed the cat and the cat, we don't need that one. H speed equals 0. What? Why would it stop? Why would it stop the cat? Weird. Don't want that trace command anymore. Weird. It's not working the way I thought it would.
Well, I could probably send this to you without it being timed at all, like doing the timing work you
it's
wanted.
fine.
Oh, I can just keep his eyes that way. That's cool.
What? How? It makes no sense. How can it? What can make its HP go back to 0 besides? What could possibly stop the cat besides going into the wait? It goes back to idle. That doesn't make any sense. Nothing should be able to stop that cat. I'm not asking to stop anywhere else. Am I?
Kitty, fun time, ready. And I'll make this a loop as well.
my god, that makes no sense. Weight 0. Weight. Oh, okay. Custom type does not equal weight. That's very important. All right. So that part's not working. Nope. It still did it.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. This is
All right, we got it.
Please let's not do anything more complex than this for the other screens.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Let this be the gold standard of logic and animation complexity for anything in the game. I won't be able to deal with having to do something like this over and over and over again.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna send you this one. It's looking pretty good. It's not perfect, but
what is it?
Pretty good. This is
Ready?
The old kitty ready.
Ready. Okay.
I think I've stripped out the frames. But don't allow it looping.
Somehow it's setting the H speed to 0 somewhere outside of this code, but I don't think that's actually possible. I don't think it's possible. What's is happening here?
Oops, what just happened?
Those are the two places it could set. It could stop the cat. And it thinks, okay, well, that's a problem. It thinks it's hitting a wall. That doesn't make any sense. Do I have a collision problem? Collision? No. Idle? At the bottom of the cat. And then no, it doesn't change. Maybe the fact that they're different is a problem.
What do you mean?
The collision boxes change size from idle to walk, and I think that's creating a problem. 9, 19, 16, no, 9, 16, 19, 22. 9, 16, 19, 22. 9, 16, 19, 22. 9, 16, 19, 22. 9, 16, 19, 22. 9, 16, 19, 22. 9, 16, 19, 22. 9, 16, 19, 22. All right. Hopefully this works. If not, I just have to leave it alone for a bit. Okay, it worked that time. Worked that time. Worked that time. Worked that time. I think that was it. I hope. This part has an issue, but ready 125? No. Yeah, okay. Right, I know why it's doing that. Okay. Yeah, logic. At least know why that's happening. Did you just send me something, Rich?
No.
Okay.
Just trying to get you this.
Wait.
I mean, I
Ready?
probably should. I think I have the thing to send you. Did I send you the ready loop?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
I don't think you did either. Aren't you still working on it? Or are you working on the push?
This is the push now.
Oh, okay.
And then after the push, there'll be the romp the other direction, which may or may not need a turnaround. But
Probably doesn't need a turnaround.
okay, this should do. Again, this has timing, so
Has,
it's not right. It's not very good timing. Two.
you realize I'm speeding these way up on my end. They don't actually.
It's fine.
If you're, I mean, it's a good and a bad thing that it's not actually using your timing because your timing is slow enough to let you appreciate the animation. But in the context of the game, some of these animations, like this, particularly the run, I have to set it in code. Like idle and wait is fine though. Alright, so player x is greater than x minus 5. Then we're in wait. Okay, so now I need a launch. Oh my gosh. Stop. Let's see what happens if I can just add the launch. No, I can't. I can't do that.
All right, let's see how this looks.
Let's comment some code.
Okay. Just gonna send this to you, and then I can get going. Well, a half hour late.
So you just sent me ready.
Oops, I'm gonna set my disposal method.
Right? You just sent me ready.
I did, yeah.
Okay. And you're about to send me push as well?
Yeah.
All right.
For the time being, you could just like put a reverse run to the other direction as soon as the push is over, just for time.
Yep, I'll just reverse it. Okay, now I have ready. Ooh, let's put that in there. Import.
You call it push or strike or attack?
Push. Just do push.
Okay.
All right. Midpoint is 15 by 19.
The
Collision mask is, what is the collision mask?
Right.
9,
Again,
16, 19.
Timing is in here, but
sure, we'll finesse that later. Okay. And
ready. 01.
Speed. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Did you just send me a push?
Yeah, I did. Am I gonna get to see it in action? Sort of.
It's so great. Yeah, let me put the push in, okay? It's already looking great. I don't have the launch of the land in yet. It'll look even better with
fine.
but that's gonna take a while.
I just know it's a little abrupt.
It's a little abrupt, but the whole thing happens so fast you can't even tell. But I will put it in there since you gave it to me. Push, 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 push. Now we have the push. Push and what? Okay. All right. Push, import, push. Yes. Collision is 9/16, 1922. 9/16, 1922. The origin is 15 by 19. All right. Here we go, Rich.
Okay.
You ready?
You're ready.
Have to watch the stream. There's going to be a delay.
Okay.
So you'll see it. So you go in there. The cat's idle. The cat run animation was totally wrong. Oh well. So the cat is waiting. The cat's ready. Boop. Oh man, that's funny. I forgot that can't be a loop. So, did you see it?
Oh wow, he's like a rabbit.
For some reason, it's like the run animation didn't even start on the right frame, but maybe, I don't know.
Oh, nice. You got close enough. Oh yeah, the butt. Oh.
It's pretty great, isn't it?
Oh, that's awesome.
We haven't even finessed it yet, so.
Well, after one push, you shouldn't push it. You shouldn't loop that one.
I know.
As soon as the thing withdraws, he should leap away to the left. Naughty cat.
All right, give me a few minutes. I can actually make all that happen with you here.
Okay.
I'm 35 minutes late. You can be 40 minutes late. It'll be worth it.
And I can be an hour. I can be a day. I can be,
okay.
all the lates. It's just how much earlier do I have to wake up on the weekend and actually get to work.
Totally, it's totally worth it, Rich. Come on.
I know. That's why I'm here.
It's work at
still.
Walk left.
I finished my chia. I want more coffee drink though.
Coffee drink. Okay, so we're going to edit the image. We're going to mirror the whole thing. His collision, it doesn't really matter. Preview mask, that doesn't really matter either. He's got a left, so the cat. All right, so the custom type is push, so we need an animation event. We need an event. We need a new event. We need animation end. Post push. Okay. Come on. Oh my gosh. If custom type equals push, custom type equals nothing, h speed equals negative 1.5. He'll run off faster than he ran to the vase, okay? He'll run off really fast. In fact, let me exaggerate it a bit. What just happened to my view? Why? Oh my gosh. Why are you... this is annoying. Where's my... Oh my gosh. How come I can't... How did it... Come on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to reset some stuff. Post push, H speed. Okay, but his left, maybe I'll make it 1.66. He's really going to haul ass off the screen. And the left,
okay, that sounds fun.
The left animation will be a lot faster. All right. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's try it. He might actually not be able to go off the side of the screen. I think he might hit a collision and stop, but nope, that didn't work.
I think there's an extra delay today, I'm noticing.
Yeah, there might be. What happened here?
It's a good 10 seconds, I think.
I'm not surprised. I don't know what we can do about that. Pay Twitch money?
Yeah, maybe.
Push right. It looped again. It's not supposed to loop.
Oh, back to the front room. I see what you mean.
Huh? No, I mean his push.
Oh, right.
So, end animation, at the end of an animation loop, it is supposed to custom type equals, maybe I need to do something else? I don't know.
I wonder if I should make the runaway animation like he leaps a little higher and longer.
If that's what you want to do, Rich.
Gotta capture this cat essence, this mischievous little rascal.
Huh. No, the event fired, but it didn't do what I thought it would do. I'm doing something wrong. The event fired and it removed the custom type, but I set his H speed and equals negative 1.66, but it didn't. Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. All of this stuff is taking over. If H speed is is less than 0 return. We want to ignore all this if we're running to the left. I think that's taking over and stopping it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so what I need to do, it's almost there. It's almost there.
All right.
Oh boy, it's almost there, Rich. This is great. Rooms with this level of love are necessary scenes, but
Yeah.
but most of them are going to be silly and rushed. This one's particularly great, though.
Naughty cat.
This is the game we've always wanted to make, Rich. I think we need to admit it. This is all we ever wanted to do.
Right. Series of shitty events.
Well, I mean, just like the cat, it's like, you know.
I know. Yeah, this like level of animation and fidelity.
And just like the simplicity of it as well, I think.
Yeah, I think so. The sound effects will be great too.
Oh yeah, the sound effects will make it. Okay, so I removed the barrier that's stopping him. Oh man, this is gonna be good. All right, so
I'll go to discuss how to.
So go ahead. Check the stream. I'm gonna do it slow first, and then. So he's waiting. He runs to the vase. He's ready. Okay, so I think I need to adjust his. His push animation. It's taking too long.
Finally gonna get to see what you laughed at 10 seconds ago.
I'm gonna remove these two, and I'm gonna make it happen faster.
Right now he's doing a force push. He doesn't actually connect with the vase.
He doesn't?
No, not at all. He's like a good 2 pixels away.
Oh, hold on.
I mean, I could add a little bit longer on his arm too.
You don't have to do that. Let me examine it.
All right, I might just have to watch like as the stream plays and exit so I could get some food going and start on the web design.
Okay, hold on, Rich. I'm almost there.
All right, I'll wait.
I'm almost there.
I'm eager to see it.
Oh God, it's almost there. Oh man, how's it cat logic?
Is the cat gonna loop at the left and come back again, or?
No. He's off for good.
Okay.
62, I think.
Here we go.
That's it. All right, so you'll move 2 pixels over 62. That should do it.
So you saw how there's a distance, right?
Yep. I think I fixed it. Let's see.
It's a Sith Lord kitten. Force push.
I think his hold on.
Our audience approves.
His
Thanks everyone.
Right, 17. I just have to adjust his collision mass because he's running into the vase and it's stopping him, I think.
Oh, the cat, I see.
Yeah, I have to just reduce his. Thing is, I have to reduce it for every single animation because they're all different.
If I put this on my speaker, my computer speaker, will that mess you up?
What do you mean?
My AirPods are running out of juice.
I think it'll probably be fine.
Okay, because now you're on my actual room speaker.
Oh, it's fine.
Which is my laptop
speaker. Almost there.
Yeah. Oh, I see the collision, right.
Hold on. I gotta adjust the cat logic again.
We'll have to discuss the vase, like how it would break.
Yeah, totally.
Like, does it just shatter into like bits, or is it gonna like shatter into a couple pieces and fall to the ground and shatter some more?
There'll be a small nuclear explosion. Actually, I have an idea for a scene with a nuclear explosion.
It's probably funny because I'm laughing at something that's showing 10 seconds behind, but in our conversation, you'd think I was watching the same thing. So it's probably going to be like weirdly timed laughing at something. Although, no, the stream is going to hear it at the same time it happens. It's just you that doesn't. It's just, I'm trying to wrap my head around this delay. Yes. A little. Oh, it's good.
He's not pixel aligned though.
No, he's not. That's
No.
gonna have to be adjusted.
Why isn't he pixel aligned there? He should have been. Oh well, I'll fix that later. He's right next to it. He's right. So wait, hold on. T needs to be 63.
Is he gonna be right up to it?
No, he's too close to it now.
Okay, you're putting him back.
Oh, I don't want to debug. Oh my gosh. How do I get out of debug mode? Stop it.
You know he's up to no good.
Wait, I don't want to be in debug mode anymore. How do I get out of debug mode? Oh my god.
So great to finally see this cat like in action.
It was a long road to get there.
Yeah. I mean, after years and years of having designed the cat previously.
Okay, here it is. Alright, so
Can we get like cat wailing sounds like as it runs away?
So here's the official one.
All right.
Boop. He didn't get me though. He ran off.
You have to decrease the Photoshop window.
Oh yeah. It is misaligned. Yeah, I don't know why it's misaligned yet. It's not pixel perfect for some reason, but that I should be able to fix that some other
That's
time.
pretty great. Oh wow.
It is misaligned now.
Photoshop window because we can't see the character.
All right, I'll play it.
Oh, you can avoid it.
Yeah, you can avoid it.
Okay.
Rich, I think we need to remind ourselves that the game is totally over if you get hit by that face.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it's misaligned. Maybe the vase is... I don't know. I can figure that out later. The vase is pixel perfect to the shelf. Why the cat is not pixel perfect, I don't know. But I'm not worried about it yet. Right now. Oh man, it's really good. Okay. We're done.
Right. Still need to figure out the vase for next time.
Yeah, that's fine. In future streams, maybe we should aim to like start and end. Well, actually, if future streams can be longer, we might be able to start and end a scene in one go. For
Right,
some of
yeah.
them, some of them actually will probably take like 8 to 9 hours. Some will probably take 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
But this one was definitely worth the effort.
Totally.
If
Yeah,
not just
yeah.
getting that cat in a game finally, because that cat's never been in a game before, has he?
That's just bit 2 and
Oh, that
Yeah,
barely
that's it.
counts. Nobody's gotten to see the.
no players ever gotten to.
All right.
Well, you still can't control the cat, but if we were making our pixel version of Fizzy, then
Yeah,
that would be the cat.
we did it. It was totally a successful day.
That was good. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
everybody. That's the end.
Yeah. Next work job task.
Yes, next
right
task.
away. Actual work done on the
Yes,
stream.
we did. We
Success.
got it done. All right.
Sweet.
Thanks, everybody, for coming.
Yep.
Next stream will be Tuesday, Nova Drift Music, as scheduled.
Yes, we do want a Naughty Cat spin-off game.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.